How does someone earn more in a year than most people will in a lifetime and still end up broke? Today we're pulling back the curtain on the money game behind the games. Why some athletes torch fortunes, why others quietly build empires, and how those same rules apply to your bank account. By the end, you'll walk away with a 5-point playbook you can use today. Stay to the end for a simple salary cap budgeting trick and a 1-page checklist you can screenshot to run your money like a front office. Why big paychecks disappear? Big income plus short careers equals pressure. Many pros have a tiny earnings window and a very long retirement. Add in taxes, agents, injuries, lifestyle creep, family obligations, and a crowd of people with ideas for your money. The math isn't hard, the behavior is. Key drivers: short earning window. Careers can be just a few seasons. Retirement can be 50 years. Low financial readiness. Overnight fame does not arrive with an instruction manual. Lifestyle inflation. Houses, cars, travel, circles of friends and relatives. Risk without diligence. Deals, schemes, and investments you don't understand. Life events. Lawsuits, relocations, health shocks, divorces. Injury risk. One play can flip the switch from earning to drawing down. If you earn a headline number like 10 million per year, then subtract taxes, agent fees, training, housing, and family support, the take-home can be closer to half. Now divide by the number of seasons you actually play. Suddenly, infinite money looks very finite. Spectacular spending and what it teaches. Stories of extravagant spending make headlines because they're memorable. Mansions that require staff, fleets of cars, expensive habits that become weekly expectations, and entourages that turn generosity into obligation. The lesson is not never spend, it's know the carrying cost. Framework: the carrying cost. Test upfront price, ongoing costs, insurance, maintenance, staff, storage, fuel, fees. Replacement cycle and depreciation, hidden costs, time, attention, opportunity cost. If a purchase quietly demands rent from you every month, you don't own it, it owns you. That's true for a second house, and it's true for a premium subscription bundle you forgot to cancel. All-star money moves, plenty of pros do it right. What do consistent winners share? Patterns of the financially durable athlete, a budget that survives a pay cut. They pick a lifestyle they could keep even if the next deal is smaller. A long-term team. True professionals hire expertise, fee-only advisors, tax pros, legal counsel. Diversified income. Equity in businesses, conservative core portfolios, and selective brand work. Rules for generosity. Yes within a plan beats no after a panic. Boring systems. Automatic saving, automatic investing, and guardrails on big decisions. The headline isn't the luxury car. The headline is the boring habit you didn't see on social media. The personal finance playbook. Here's the 5-step system, translated from the locker room to your living room. Create a salary cap budget concept. Set a hard cap for total monthly spending and allocate like a team does. Starters, role players, and bench. Starter expenses, non-negotiables, housing, utilities, groceries, minimum debt payments, transport. Role players, important but flexible. Savings rate, investing, insurance, education. Bench, nice to have. Dining out, subscriptions, travel, hobbies, merch. Rule, total salaries cannot exceed the cap. If a star expense gets a raise, something else gets waived. Practical steps. Pick a cap that is 70 to 80% of net income. Auto-transfer your savings, investing on payday, so the cap applies to the remainder. Review bench spending monthly. Cut underperformers. Build off-season security pros train for the off-season. You build a cash reserve. The emergency fund target. Start with 1 month of expenses, build to 3 to 6. Insurance. Health, renter's home, auto, disability, life if others rely on you. Keep emergency cash in a separate high-yield account to remove friction. Develop a rookie-to-veteran investing plan. Core first. Broad, low-cost index funds held for long periods. Avoid championship or bust bets with money you cannot lose. Automate contributions. Increase them with every raise. Rebalance annually like a team retools a roster. Coach's note: if you're great at fantasy sports, you already understand diversification, probability, and patience. Apply that discipline to your portfolio. Install guardrails for big decisions. Adopt 2 rules. The 72-hour rule. Wait 3 days before any purchase above a threshold you choose. Why the two-advisor rule? For major deals, get a second opinion from a professional who does not get paid to sell you the thing. Write a generosity policy. Generosity without a plan becomes secrecy and resentment. And create a monthly or annual giving pool. Decide in advance what you fund: education, emergencies, specific causes. Use "I budgeted for X this year" as the boundary, not "I can't" as the excuse. Case study: rewrite a pro's first-year scenario. A first-year player signs a big contract. After mandatory withholdings and professional costs, they net a number smaller than the headline. The plan? Lifestyle set at a veteran minimum level for 2 seasons. Emergency fund fully funded within 60 days, held in cash-like instruments. 20-30% of net pay into a simple, diversified portfolio. A one passion purchase approved with a carrying cost ceiling. Written generosity policy shared with family. The 2-year education plan. Taxes, investing, contracts, negotiation. Outcome: if the career ends early, the person remains solvent. If it flourishes, the person compounds. Your one-page checklist. Screenshot this and put it on your fridge. Cap set at % of take-home pay. Autosave. % to emergency, % to investments. Insurance. Health, housing, auto, disability, life, if needed. Guardrails. 72-hour rule above, bars ours. 2-advisor rule for deals. Generosity pool. 12 hours per month. Criteria defined. Annual review date. Money is a game of systems, not stunts. Championships come from fundamentals repeated for years. Run your plan like a front office, and you will outlast the hype cycle. Subscribe for weekly, practical money frameworks. Comment with the biggest money myth you believed before today.